Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Omega from Fortnite. We're going to get started in the center of our page with the visor. So I'm going to start in the middle, start with a point. Now I'm going to go up in an angle towards the left. With a straight line. Now we're going to go back to the center and angle up towards the right. From the left side, I want to curve down and in towards the center. Then we'll work our way back up towards the right side. Now we're going to draw the two spikes that go up from the top of the head. From the center, we're going to step up, start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve out and up towards the left. We'll go back to the center and do the same thing on the right. On the ends, we're going to angle down and out with a short line. Now we're going to taper this back down on top of the visor. Starting on the left, curve down and then in. Now we're going to take the end of the visor, we're going to curve in and then up. Do the same thing on the right. Now let's move to the inside. From in here, we're going to draw an angled line going up and in. We'll line this up on the right side. Now we're going to come down with a straight line towards the center. Now we're going to draw a curve for the top of the head. So from the top, we're going to step down, curve up in the middle, then down on the right. Now we're going to continue along the side of the head. So on the left side here, we're going to curve down and then out. Do the same thing on the right. Now from this point, I want to curve down, just touching that corner of the visor and then in towards the cheeks. Coming down and then into right about there. We'll do the same thing on the right. To the same height. Now let's take these ends and just angle down and in. We'll work our way down towards the chin. Now we're going to come down, doing a hard turn, angling down, and we're still coming in towards each other. Now from here we're going to come down towards the center point. Let's take the bottom point of the visor and draw a straight line coming down towards the chin. Now we're going to go back up to the top. I'm going to curve out and then down. Right about there, we're going to do the same thing on the right. Now we're just going to do a hard turn, pulling that in behind the chin. Starting on the left, we'll curve down, then in towards that corner point. Let's add two half circles on the sides here. Starting on the left, I'm just going to curve in and just pull that down. Now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way down the body. So I'm going to start with the sides of the body first. So on the chin, we're going to step out, draw an angled line going out and down towards the left, and then the right. Now we're going to curve down towards the hip. Going out and then down. Let's connect these 2 points with a curve, coming down the middle and then back up. Let's draw the armor along the top of the shoulders. From this point, I'm going to curve up and now towards the left, and then the right. Now we're going to pull this up underneath the head. So curving up and then in. Let's add 2 blades along the top. So on the left side, from this point we're going to step up, angle up. Now we're going to step over, we're going to angle in the opposite direction. We'll connect these 2 points with a straight line. Let's do the same thing on the right. On the sides of the hip, we're going to add 2 circles. Starting on the left, we'll go way around. We'll do the same size circle on the right side. Now we're going to draw a smaller circle on the inside. Now just above the circle, we're going to draw a curve from left to right. On the side of the body, we're going to go up, then back down. In the bottom here, we're gonna draw a small half circle. Now let's move up and draw on the edge of the chest. Starting from the left, we're gonna curve up and back down on the right side. At the top of the chest, we're gonna draw two ovals angling down and in. Starting on the left, come down, round this out, and back up. Now on this side, we're gonna go in the opposite direction. In the center area, we're gonna leave a gap in the center. Starting on the left, we're gonna angle down and out towards the left, and then the right. Now I'm just gonna trim this out along the inside. And then in the middle here, I'm going to split this in half, from left to right, curving across. Let's continue working down with the legs. So in the center, I'm going to step down. I'm going to draw a short line going across. On the left side, I'm going to curve out and then down towards the left heel. We'll go down towards the right heel. Now let's round out the bottom of the feet. From heel to toe, curve down and then up. Let's round out the top of the foot. From the toe, I'm going to curve up. I'm going to pull this down, aiming towards the heel. We're going to stop right about there. Now let's thicken up the sole. We're going to take this curve and just duplicate that above. Now we're going to go in and draw on the sides of the leg. Starting from the hip, start by curving out. Now I'm going to pull that down and in towards the top of the foot. On the top corners of the lower torso, I'm going to start on the left side. I'm going to curve up and out towards the left, and then the right. Let's add some detail to the bottom of the leg. Starting on the left, I'm going to draw a half circle going up and then down. Now from here, I'm going to curve down and in towards the inside of the leg. I'm going to do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to step up and draw another curve. From the outside, we're going to curve across and then in. Now we're going to split the upper leg in half. Starting right up here, we're going to curve down. Do the same thing on the right side. I'm going to add a light strip along the top. So taking this curve, stepping down, we're going to duplicate that. We're going to add one more light strip. Stepping down again, draw another curve. We draw that twice. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. I'm going to start about halfway down the body, curve out and down towards the wrist. Now going back to the left side, we're going to draw the thumb. So a small half circle. At the end of the thumb, we'll draw a bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to come down around the bracket and go up. We're going to step down, go out and up the second finger. Now the third finger, we're going to pull this up underneath the shoulder. Going around. I'm going to try to create a little bit of an overlap on the upper side here. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with the thumb. Draw the first finger. Second finger. And then again, the third finger is going to go all the way around and up towards the shoulder. Again, leaving a little bit of an overlap along the top. I'm going to add in the edge of the glove, starting from the wrist, curve down and then back up. Go to the right side and do the same thing. Now I'm going to go up about halfway up the arm. I'm going to curve in the opposite direction, curving in and then down. We're going to add a light strip along the side. Starting at the top here, we're going to curve down and out towards the left. Step down, we're just going to trim this out on the outside. Do the same thing on the right. I'm going to add a light strip on the inside of the shoulder. Starting from the bottom, we're just going to taper this out and up underneath the shoulder pad. And then from that same point, we're going to curve up and out. Last thing we're going to do is add a blade on the elbows. Starting from this line, we're going to angle up and out. I'm going to flatten off the top. Now I'm going to taper this back down towards the side of the forearm. Do the same thing on the right. Pull it straight down and in, and that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Omega from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.